Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you, and welcome back to yet another Trader Joe's haul. Now, if you haven't seen my other Trader Joe's taste tests, you should definitely check them out. I will put a playlist down below. And if you're not familiar with Trader Joe's, it's a chain of stores that's been around since the 80s. I've been going to it since the 90s when I went with my mom and my brother. And they've got all kinds of curious things, very, very specific things, international flavored things, very reasonably priced, and the quality tends to be very, very good. So I always love popping into Trader Joe's for staples like dried fruits and nuts. And we love the frozen food section, particularly the Indian entrees. We always grab some of those, pack them for the days that I'm too busy to cook. Now, Trader Joe's does not advertise, but they do have a flyer that you can pick up when you walk into the store that highlights products that are on sale, that are seasonal, that are special, and that are new. So let's go ahead and taste the new things I found at Trader Joe's. Now, these are all going to be new to me. They may not be new to the store. So let's go ahead and get started. I found both of these parked next to each other in the frozen food section. I've tried several of the frozen breads at Trader Joe's and I've liked them all, but I have not tried this. Doesn't that look great? Sourdough is what I really love because I find it's easier for me to digest. Traditional Egyptian baladi is a very thin, flavorful, and supple pocket. These hand-shaped flatbreads are perfect for hummus and dips and work well with sandwiches too. Speaking of sandwiches, let us try these. Kebabs. I've made these from scratch. I used a very interesting kebab gadget maker, and I'll put a link to that down below. This we can grill, air fry, or put in the conventional oven. Look at that. And here is my bread, all thoroughly warmed up. And let's tear it open. A little thicker than some of the pita that you can find at the supermarket. Just place one of those right in there. This would be perfect with some tomato, red onion, little lettuce, cucumber. Let's just try the bread first. I'm super curious. Itadakimasu. It's different than pita. It's fluffier and thicker. It's got kind of a porous texture to it too. I think if you heat it up longer, it would go crispy. And it's called sourdough, but it's not particularly sour. The kebab has a really nice texture to it. It's soft and fluffy. Look at that. And tender. Pretty flavorful, meaty, plenty seasoned, but it does need, I think, some freshness. Some raw onion, tomatoes, cucumber. Alone, it's quite good. I also want it to be a little bit spicy, but that might be just my subjective inklings, you know? It does remind me a little bit of a meatball because we've got ground beef mixed with lots of seasonings. The flavors are a little bit different than a typical meatball. You don't have the Italian seasoning flavors going on here, no oregano, but you definitely have the onion here, a little bit of garlic, but I really like the texture. The texture is what separates it from a typical meatball in my opinion. It's not rubbery or bouncy at all. It's really fluffy and soft and tender. With that, let's try these. These are rolled corn tortilla chips, ranch flavored. Now, these are very similar to Takis in appearance. Look at that, the rolled kind of corn tortilla chip, but in a ranch form. I have tried the chili lime version and I'm sort of indifferent about it, but I don't love Takis in general anyways, so I'm not surprised. But ranch, I really like. Cool Ranch, love. They smell corny. Ooh, pretty big. Itadakimasu. Wow, really like the crunch. Really nice bite and loud, nice toothy crunch. Seasoning's pretty good too. It's got a tangy, sour, creamy kind of flavor. Definitely a lot of salt. I don't taste any MSG. There's not that addictive like MSG thing going on. For what it is, it's pretty good. I like that sour creamy pairing with the nutty corn flavor of the tortilla. But would I buy them again? Probably not. I want MSG. Pretty good. If you like ranch and tortilla snacks, corn tortilla snacks, I think you'll like these. I love Topo Chico. It's so good. It's so fizzy and glass bottle coldness. What a treat. Okay, lovelies. I am super excited about this. 2 affogatos. Isn't that great? Like the name of a song, name of a band. 2 affogatos. Not avocados, affogato, which is an ice cream and coffee combination. This one happens to be non-dairy. Ice cream and coffee, that's all we have to say. Hot coffee, ice cream, amazing. Love the packaging. There's the diagram on top. Oh, cute, cute, cute. It's so cute. Okay, look at this. I'm so excited about this. I hope it tastes good. Look. Dee-dee-dee. Pour that into there. Oops, I missed. Okay, hot water into that hole. Boom. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Now we can mix it if we want. Oh my gosh. Oh. Look how amazing that looks. Itadakimasu. Oh, so good. So you can just drink the coffee, which is nice and bitter. That has some of the creaminess from the ice cream. Or you can just have the ice cream and the bitter instant espresso. Such a fun combination because you've got the very cold ice cream and then you've got, at this point, tepid coffee, but it's liquid. So you've got this just really playful combination of textures and temperatures in your mouth. Coffee itself is quite bitter, but it's supposed to be because it's a concentrated coffee. We can stir it up and have it be more of a sweeter beverage. Let's try that. Then it becomes thicker. I think I like this combination of just like, give me some of that ice cream with the coffee. For being non-dairy, it's not bad. There's a strong kind of vanilla thing going on, but this is coconut ice cream and it doesn't taste coconutty to me. At least not distractingly so. Really nice smooth mouthfeel. I would buy this again. Delightful. There's a nice kind of processed thing going on here. It reminds me of something that I would pick up on a road trip. I would stop at a truck stop and grab this out of the ice cream freezer and then add some hot water to it. That's what it tastes like. There's a nice truck stop thing going on here. Truck stop convenience store thing that's going on here. That's just absolutely wonderful. Love this. I think also that truck stop convenience store experience also because of this paper cup that's happening here. There's something about its disposable nature that makes it feel convenient, you know? Crushed it. Okay, Trader Joe's, this is a keeper. This is a slice of my homemade sourdough bread. I love this profile. It's so cute. It looks like a little mushroom. I've toasted it a bit in the oven and we're gonna try it with this Trader Joe's cinnamon bun spread. I don't even know if this is new. It's new to me, but I got very excited about this because my kids often make cinnamon toast in the morning for breakfast before they go to school. And I thought this would be perfect for them. Contains honey, tapioca, syrup, milk cream, brown sugar, butter, cornstarch, salt, natural flake cinnamon, vanilla. It sounds great. It smells cinnamony and vanilla. That's what it looks like. Ooh, look at this consistency. Very spreadable. Smear that on there. I don't know how sweet this is going to be, so we'll go kind of light at first. Itadakimasu. Why do I think of a candle, like Yankee Candle when I first taste it. It tastes almost more perfumey than tasty. I thought that I would react to this as if it was a sublime thing. But it's sort of just okay. It tastes fragranced. It tastes kind of artificial somehow. I'm tasting sweet flavors, aromas of vanilla and cinnamon. But there's also some kind of honey flavor that doesn't taste like honey. Like it's a perfumed honey. Like it's an artificial honey flavor that I don't love. Aww. The texture's kind of pasty. It reminds me of kaya jam, lovely coconut spread that you can find in Singapore, Malaysia. It's wonderful, but it has that kind of thick, pasty consistency. But with kaya spread, I totally expect that. For this, I want it, I guess, to be gooey cinnamon bunny. But it does say cinnamon bun spread. But I'm disappointed by that. I would not buy that again. Alrighty, my lovelies, I have my air fryer preheated for this item, which I'm super excited about. This is onion flowers, battered and deep fried whole onions. We have our Bloomin' onions, Trader Joe's style. Look, very cute. Let's air fry it. Okay. Besides the Bloomin' onions, which I'm very excited about, I am super excited about these. These are Canelés. Have you heard of these before? Ba-ding. Look, aren't they gorgeous? Now, a few years ago, I attempted to make these at home. I even bought these French copper molds. Look at, they're beautiful. And they're coated in beeswax. And you cook these little pastries traditionally in these copper molds. I had the hardest time. I failed so many times. You should definitely check out that video if you want to see me suffer. So apparently Trader Joe's had these about 10 years ago in their stores, and now they've made a comeback. Oh my gosh, look how cute they are. Like little flowers. Oh. Place them onto a baking tray lined with parchment. Oh, they're so cute. Into the oven for about 12 minutes. All right. Bloomin' onion is ready. Doesn't look as perfect as I was hoping it to be. Got a little bit overcooked here. But let's see how it tastes. I've actually never had a Bloomin' onion in a restaurant before. I think Texas Roadhouse sells them and Outback Steakhouse as well. But I hear they're amazing. Well, the homemade version was incredible, so I'm sure getting them in the restaurant is great as well. So the onion gets nice and soft. Have you ever made onion boil before? Check out that video. It's a whole onion. Onions are delicious. So it's soft in the middle, and we've got a crunchy batter on the outside. Let's give it a go. Itadakimasu. Pretty good. Not as oniony as I thought it was going to be. It tastes like an onion ring. A little bit greasy. We've got some oil pooled up at the bottom here. I think air frying is a smart way to go to make sure that things get extra crispy, which they are. It's not coming apart as neatly as I had hoped. You know, I like to pull apart the petals and eat them petal-like. It's a little underwhelming. I was hoping they'd be onionier. They almost taste more like zucchini or squash or something. Not nearly as potent or sweet as I expected. With ketchup. Totally like onion rings. It's all right. This one is a little disappointing. This smashed into a burger though, maybe one of these cut in half, that might be interesting. It's okay. I probably wouldn't buy this one again though. Canelé time! Oh my gosh, these look stunning. Gorgeous. Look at that. They're perfect. Look at those little yellow centers in the middle. They're just so pretty. They're like little flowers. So much prettier than the ones I made. Traditionally, they're supposed to have a real gorgeous caramelized coating on the outside. Look at that, it's so cute. Ugh. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be eaten hot or cold. I'm assuming warm or hot because we just cooked them in the oven, but I don't know. Let's I'm sure my French folks will let me know. Wow, look at that. Kind of custardy in the middle. All right, enough. Itadakimasu. The texture is very squidgy. It's soft and custardy, yet a little bit bouncy, a little bit waxy on the exterior. It's not crispy at all. The flavor is delicious. It's sweet, vanilla, and buttered. Very, very rich. I want the exterior to be crunchy somehow. I don't know if they're supposed to be crunchy. So in terms of sweetness, it's about as sweet as a vanilla pudding. And I would like a little bit of fresh fruit, maybe a raspberry or a strawberry perched right on top of there, right to fill that little valley. I think that would be the perfect amount of freshness to offset the sweetness. Not overly sweet though. Delicious. I have one more thing. My gut is nearly bursting. I've got some ice cream mochi, and this is the salted caramel ice cream surrounded by sweet rice dough. So these we get all of the time regularly. We always get the green tea flavor because that's what my family loves. They also have, I believe, a strawberry and a mango. I think they have a chocolate too. Maybe a vanilla, I'm not sure. But this is new to me. This is salted caramel. Mochi are Japanese rice cakes, and traditionally they have sweetened bean paste in the middle, and these are mochi ice cream. So instead of sweetened bean paste, there is ice cream. And in this case, it's salted caramel flavored ice cream. So we've been buying these for years now, and the tray used to be plastic, and recently they switched to paperboard, which I love. But it looks like for the salted caramel ones, they've gone back to the plastic. That's disappointing. All right. So here they are. They're very cute, aren't they? Alrighty, itadakimasu. I don't love those. They taste caramelly, but in an extract kind of way, like an artificial caramel. Not my favorite. And I think that caramel flavor is both in the mochi skin and in the ice cream. Both. So it tastes a little bit like sweetened breakfast cereal, like Honey Smacks, or butterscotch chips. That's exactly what these taste like. So if you like butterscotch chips, I think you'll like these. I don't really care for them much. The flavor tastes too artificial for me. The texture is lovely. The mochi is very stretchy and playful, and has a really nice contrast to the smooth, cold ice cream interior. Love the texture. I think we'll be sticking with the green tea ones, which we adore. All right, my lovelies, there you have it. That was my most recent Trader Joe's haul of everything I tried today. This one was my favorite, the Affogatos. The Canelés were also very good, but I'm not sure that it's for everyone, to be honest, because the texture might be acquired for some. All right, my lovelies, thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Alrighty, lovelies, now it's time to air out the kitchen because it smells like a combination of onions and French toast.